Nethergames is a Minecraft Bedrock Edition PvP based server, where players fight each other in minigames such as Bed Wars, Sky Wars and Duels to get XP and credits, which have their respective perks. It was founded in 2016 and soon became one of the biggest Minecraft Bedrock PvP servers, and today we'll be answering the question regarding the server's decline. Is Nethergames dying? Before we begin, I just want to say that there is a limit to the information I have on this topic, mostly because Nethergames, while being a top Bedrock server, is still relatively small enough that Google can't track its searching traffic. As a result, there is less information about the server which is accessible, making our question more difficult. So much more difficult that I almost scrapped this video. So I'm going to be using this timeline here to structure our video. So let's start here. In January of 2016, Nethergames was started as a hobby project. I can't seem to find who it was started by, but it's widely considered to be by this guy, Driesboy. Let's go with Driesboy. There's no clear indication to why it was started or who it was started for. It might have been started as a passion project or a private server. I have no way of knowing. Now we're here, early 2021. Up to this point, Nethergames has had a few players every now and then, and very few YouTubers making content for the server. However, this changed this year. Late 2020 and early 2021 is when two new figures were introduced who will change Nethergames forever. These two figures are obviously Christ and Trexy. We can credit the majority of the server's player base to these two people. Early 2021, where most of the world was in lockdown due to COVID, many more people were online and gaming. We can prove this by looking at the interest of Minecraft itself. There are peaks in interest we hadn't seen since 2013. So with Christ and Trexy releasing videos more than once a week and everybody being stuck inside, there were naturally way more people on Nethergames than before COVID, or now when COVID is mostly gone. Now let's move on to the downfall. I'm gonna split this section of the video into subsections. The management team on Nethergames is a really bad structure to run the server. There are way too many people and push for unanimous agreement to get features to the server. New features are always discussed but always turned down where more senior staff don't approve of it. I think Christ put this in the best way. He said, Nethergames is not big enough to need a boardroom full of executives to run it. It is also not small enough to be run by just one person. I think a balance is required, but the one Nethergames has right now is not it. Let's talk about YouTube. Nethergames on YouTube was definitely there with people such as Christ and Trexy, but I want to turn your attention to YouTube rank. The YouTube rank used to have an achievable inferior rank called YT, awarded at 500 subscribers, while having YouTube rank which was awarded at 5,000 subscribers. This was of course inconvenient for such a small server, but Nethergames decided to fix it by removing the smaller and more achievable rank and keeping YouTube rank at 5,000 subscribers. Now the requirement is 1,000 subscribers, but by time it was changed, many Nethergames content creators had been demotivated by the previous requirements and so left Nethergames. Another topic which is similar but not the same as the last one is the loss of YouTubers. There used to be good Nethergames content creators who have since left the server or YouTube as an entirety. There are people like Christ, who left due to the awful management of the server, people like Trexy, who were fed up with the unrealistic YouTube requirements and left in anger, and people like B-Doggy, who left for personal reasons. While the last is not NG's fault, the first two are, which was a big contribution to this community's decline. Now we've talked about the downfall, let's talk about Nethergames in the current moment. So at this current point of time, there are 600 to 1,000 players online at any time across all regions, which is very little compared to what it used to have. The biggest YouTubers on Nethergames right now are Smurf, who has been making Nethergames content inconsistently for the last few years, Tapulf, who has been making Nethergames consistently for over a year, and Entity, who gained most of his subscribers from spamming YouTube shorts of him icy bridging. There's another YouTuber I want to mention, TF Brit. He recently started playing Nethergames and posted several Nethergames videos and gained most of his subscribers from survival content and Hyperlands content before it shut down. I could consider him as a Nethergames YouTuber, but I won't for this video seeing how new he is to the server. So to conclude, Nethergames is in a better state as it was through its early start, but undoubtedly much worse than its peak or any time between then and now. Nethergames is definitely on a gradual decline, and I don't think this will improve unless we see a massive change in the management structure. To answer our question at the beginning, Nethergames is dying. It will inevitably hit rock bottom unless they make some major changes. With all that said, thanks for watching.